Oh, my camera didn't go live.
And you were live and now you're no longer live. There we go.
Live.
So,
right.
welcome to D&D with Amell, week number 7.
We're still alive.
Right. We are
Still
not
alive.
dead yet.
Aaron.
Did I save my HP on? Yeah, I'm at 7 HP right now. Boom.
Yes.
Shaka.
Okay. So, where we left off, everybody was just in the subway station. They just left the subway station. Amell currently killed a guy because he stabbed him in the back, and then a hunter came and
didn't technically kill him.
That guy
The
up.
hunter killed him. I just stabbed him. It's different.
Amell aided the hunter in killing a man. Karma will be swift and just against him.
Oh no, I'm gonna die.
No, you're gonna get something worse than death.
Oh man.
Worse than death.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they just left the subway station and realized that they're looking down the street and they see the vehicle that they originally drove out of the airport is sitting right in front of them, like down the road, down the street here. So I'm going to ping where that is. That's here. This is the back side of it. So there's that house over here before that you guys saw.
Oh, that's the vehicle. Okay. I had to zoom out.
So here's the house from before that you guys were in. There you go. So let's do stuff here. What is everybody doing? What is everybody's first thoughts? This is still about 9, 10 in the morning.
Okay, and the hunter, I can't remember, did we lock him from getting to us, or did he run off, or what happened?
He ran off. I do, yeah.
Okay, I couldn't remember what happened. So we have a brief. I guess the first thing I'll do is I'm going to look around and see, do we see any other zombies in the nearby area?
Go ahead and roll a spot check.
I guess I'll look with him.
How'd you roll Oh, yeah, that's right.
Right, I'm still kind of, wait. Oh, I did a listen check, that's why.
Dumbass.
No!
I'll give you that,
Yay!
that point since you rolled it
Sorry,
You see a couple wandering bodies off in the distance. You see something with a giant arm and overalls off in the distance as well. It's kind of looking in your direction.
Do I seem like to the west or the east or the south, or what do I see him towards?
You see him way off over here.
All right, so I tell you guys, let's charge him.
It's got one big arm and some overalls on. And
do I need to make a spot check?
No, we're just looking around to see what was around us is all.
Yeah, you see the smell because you're perfect.
Right, yeah. I mentioned the guys, we should go east. Not really. I mentioned, okay, there's a big guy with a huge arm off to the east here, guys. We probably should head the opposite way. Is the opposite way towards the airport, or where is it towards?
Well, it depends. What do you guys want to do? What's your plan?
I think
where
we
do you
should
want to go?
try and find some stuff to scavenge.
All right,
Yeah,
so
we
you should
need
mention that to your group. You should converse amongst yourselves, figure out what you're doing, and then tell me.
All right.
I'm going to use the road atlas that I have to determine also the correct direction so that we don't get turned around or anything.
All right, so you go ahead, you pull out your road atlas, and you're looking into it tensely, trying to figure out what's the next step as everybody argues over what's the next step to do.
I look at everybody, I go, okay, we're safe for the moment, it looks like. There's something far off in the distance. What do you guys want to do? Should we look for cover? Should we try looking for some supplies? Mundo, what do you want to do?
I think we should find some stuff. I need to make things. I can make lots of nice things.
What do you have in mind for nice things? I mean,
well, I'm okay. So first of all, I think like a really big issue that we just realized is that they can just like come at us and we can't actually respond fast enough. So maybe we should get some people some defense for that first of all.
Okay, I like it. What do the rest of you guys? Ryder, Rico.
I bring out the Nerf crossbow and kind of just gesture it around.
Oh,
yeah. This thing would be useful if it was an actual crossbow.
Well, do we have anything for bolts for that, or is it just...
That's something we probably need to go look for also.
Well, okay, so do we...
we have pencils.
I'm going to look around real fast, and I'm going to see if I can find any, like, rhubarb or anything.
I actually mentioned, Mundo, we have, like, 200 pencils. I think I have 100. I think Ryder has 100.
Pencils.
That you can actually turn into crossbow bolts. They can.
Okay.
We will need nails though along with it.
I don't believe I have any nails, but let me check my inventory.
Well, if we go somewhere like maybe like an Ace Hardware or a Home Depot type of area, or maybe like a junkyard, we could probably find some.
Okay.
So
I'm cool with heading like towards that direction, but I think we should try and find like either a junk shop or some like recycling plant.
All right, Moko, I lived around this area for a while. Can I do like a knowledge streetwise or something like that
Absolutely.
for the area? I'm gonna do that.
By the way, Moko, when I do my roll for damage, do I now have a +1 to my damage?
Yes.
So
+1 to your attack.
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, to try to hit them.
That's how plus attack bonus works.
So I roll
And
a
I think I have a +2.
D20 +3 now or something.
Yeah, whatever the thing is. Yeah. So you remember a TV commercial for Victory Auto?
Victory
And
Auto.
Victory Auto, and you specifically remember it's like from the 1970s of a guy opening a car door and it just falls off. And you're like, man, we should go there. That's a genius place to go.
Okay, and which direction would it be? Just so I know.
That to your west, which
To
is
our
currently in
the same.
this direction.
Ah.
Remember, the van's in front of you, and the van's pointing north.
Okay, I wasn't sure. So I mentioned the guys. Okay, there is an auto shop nearby, but it's towards the big hulking thing. We can probably sneak around it by maybe skipping a block or something like that. How close actually would it be? Is it a few blocks, a mile down the road? What am I looking at?
You should take a look and see if you could still see it.
So no,
I'll take a spot check really quick and see if I still see the sucker.
can multiple people make this spot check?
Absolutely. The
Alright,
DC
cool.
is not that high to see it.
But typically.
Wait,
Wow.
What are we trying to spot?
Hey, none of you are seeing it.
Roll
Rico,
the same-
you don't see it.
What are we trying to spot?
The big
You just
hulking
said
brute.
the DC was low
A
and
20.
19 didn't hit it.
20's pretty low.
Yeah, no.
That's pretty
You
standard, I
don't-
believe.
You don't see it. You don't see
So,
it.
all right, well, it looks like the thing's
You think
gone.
it's gone. You think it's
Oh
just
my
appeared.
lord.
And it's free and it went boop, disappeared.
So I'm like, it's gone. I believe Victory Auto is like a mile or two up the road to the west. We could head there. We could probably find some supplies for some nails, maybe a wrench or two we could use for clubs. And I don't know about armor, unless you have some ideas, Monday, what we could do with what they have there. But we can take a look, and we could probably find, maybe some steel for bolts.
Could
We
use a
might be
hubcap
able
as a
to- Yeah, we could use a hubcap, but I was thinking more along the lines of like a secondary like defensive system, like armor or something.
Right, some like a sheet of
So, like-
metal or something.
Well, like maybe we might be able to take like a tire and like slash it, and then like make an armor out of that.
And okay,
So
like you can
like a
wrap it over kind of thing, kind of like all Raiders, from Apocalypse, like Mad Max. I like
Yeah.
it, Mundo. I like it. Ugh.
Weren't you in that movie?
No, I was not in that movie. I turned that role down. It wasn't good enough for me. So, you guys want to head to the auto shop? Anybody else have any other ideas? Ryder, Hale, Rico.
No, I want
Um,
armor. I've been looking for armor this entire time.
Yeah, I'm out of ideas and I need armor too.
I'm going to stop here and just say out of character and out of DM. Tim is actually wearing 2 pieces of armor, and he hasn't told anybody about it. He's wearing a fucking bomber jacket, and he's got this
Man,
Under Armour bulletproof
Like,
shirt. thing.
carbon
He's
fiber
wearing.
Wait,
vest.
how does no one
Hasn't told anybody about
notice
it.
the jacket though?
we know it's a jacket, but it's a jacket. But we don't notice your carbon fiber vest you have under your shirt.
Yeah, we don't
I
know
mean-
that. Nobody notices that.
My shirt got shredded, didn't it? Like I remember, when the zombie hit me, it slashed it.
It's too late. We don't remember. It's in the past.
All right.
So, at this point, I go, all right, guys. Well, let's get our things. We'll get there. Let's get there. Try to see if we can make it secure for the night, and that way we can build up while we hang out in there.
I
What
want to
time
look
is it
around.
again?
Is there any chip vending machines around here?
You're currently outside, and you do not see a vending machine.
There's no vending machines in Texas.
Mocha, what time is
Someone
it?
else
least
supposed to
outside.
call because this is going
It's
downhill.
about 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. So I think we have quite a ways until nighttime, and if we're heading towards the hardware store, and you said it's about like an hour away, correct? or a mile away. Sorry.
A couple miles away. Mile,
Okay,
maybe
yeah.
a couple. I don't really
So
know off the top of
maybe
my head.
before we leave, we should like climb to the top of a building or something and just examine like what's around. So, because like we can't see shit, and that doesn't mean that there's not a flood of zombies just around
Yeah.
the corner.
Mundo, we could walk right into a group inside the building though, and getting up there, it might take us 20 minutes. So, no,
And then
screw it.
getting back down.
I'm kind of for that, but even if we see it, what's it gonna do?
Well, we can take an alternate route. We don't have to go down that.
Last time I tried to take an alternate route from something that I was trying to evade, the map just went in a circle, and then it popped up behind a tree and smacked me in the face. So I'll just listen to someone else at this
Alright.
point.
I don't, Mundo. If you want to go searching, go ahead. But we could probably just get walking. It'll save us time. That way, we have more time to secure it when we get there.
Okay, we can take that risk.
Okay, so I guess we will just kind of head down the road, keep an eye on like alleyways as we walk by and whatnot.
Yeah. I think that we should stay like closer towards the center of the road.
Agreed.
Moko, is it like heavily polluted with cars, or is it like what's the
Cars
situation?
here and there, everywhere. You do see like there are zombies actually out in the open, and if you want to try to move them and move silently and sneak, you can do that to try to avoid combat. If you don't, and somebody fails, you will have to fight your way over there.
That's perfectly fine.
The DC is going to be 8 on this, boys, so everybody needs to roll to get there without being seen or heard.
So let's see.
So move silently.
Yep.
Is it a 2-lane or a 4-lane road? What's the like? Describe the road, please.
The road's going to be your standard, like, suburban, kind of like 4-way road. So apparently
That's some
people are
ninjas.
moving super quiet, so quiet you can't even hear them.
So okay,
So apparently Hale is showing his expert skills, as is the sniper.
I'm slightly showing my skills. I think
You're better than Ryder.
better
He's,
better than last
dragging
time.
his feet, and you can all hear it, but no one
Well,
else.
Rico rolled good. My roll wasn't all that good.
Damn, everyone fucking.
Everybody's showing up. This kid.
I'm quiet enough.
You are quiet enough. I like as you're walking, I like stop you from like stepping on a branch.
Yeah, I only rolled 2 higher than you.
So you guys are all walking, and you guys are dodging shit, being super stealthy. Like it's pretty dope.
I'm humming some type of like.
On your way
James Bond
there, you
music.
notice that off in the distance, you can see some of the buildings in the city are kind of have like some smoke coming out of them. You still see some military choppers. They're pretty far to the south, actually. You think that there could possibly be some sort of like military base set up to counter everything that's going on. Again, you hear a chopper fly over. It's still playing that random CCR song, and you're all really confused about why it's still playing that CCR song.
So that was to the south. You said, right?
That
Do we-
is affirmative.
Can I do a pop culture roll?
You can.
It was a song that I sang.
What? Moko, what is the? Where would I find that at? Is it
click on
confident?
the
Well, you
knowledge.
just roll knowledge or
Oh,
basic
okay.
intelligence.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
It's click on your character, the knowledge, and then it's pop culture.
Yep.
I lost my character. There it is. My character blends it.
He's kind of blended.
All right, so
Fine.
I'm gonna stack you all up
Here, I
over
can
here.
do
I'm
it
gonna
for
make
you.
this the entrance.
Here, I got it on you.
All right.
Pop culture, boom. There's your roll.
Okay, thank you.
Whose token is missing? Oh, here's Mundo. He blends in.
That's what he
I
said.
told you I blended in.
That's exactly what it is.
All right, so you remember that it's some old shitty song from the past, and you don't give a
Whoa.
shit. 'Cause you're EDM.
No, I don't. Fuck that shit.
I just made it lore. Sorry, buddy. Okay, so you go ahead and you get there. You finally arrive at Victory Auto.
It's got like a junkyard like side of it with a bunch of scrap cars and stuff. Is that what's going on here?
It's pretty like what you see on this map is kind of what you see. There's some like storage containers. There's like an old train car. There's a couple like, you think this actually looks more like a paintball arena than an actual like junkyard, but there's some cars in there and there's some other stuff. It's worth scavenging. You can't quite see everything as you go around the corners.
Okay.
And you are all restricted to walking here, because if you run, you might run over something and fall and hurt yourself.
I'd like to stay
Oh.
sneaky too while I'm in this area.
I was actually going to mention, once we got here, I go, Hale, do you want to take points since you're more of the quieter one, Mr. Criminal?
There is a gate, and the gate was unlocked, and there was a chain still attached, so you may try to lock the gate and keep yourself in if you like.
I don't think it's the best idea.
For now, I'm going to grab the chain and hand it over to Ryder. Well, you might be able to use this as a weapon for now. We'll hold on to it. We might need to use it to lock it back up later.
I mean,
I'm thinking like super like chain link fence.
I put the chain in my backpack.
And if you don't want it, then we'll give it over to Hale. Well, fine. Hale, here you go. Enjoy.
Alright, cool.
And then I'm like, okay, Hale, you'll take point. I'll fall behind. I'm still kind of hurting a little bit, so I can't take the brunt of it. Actually, I'll take third. Mondo, why don't you go second?
I'll let you know real quick here. This green building here, the one I just drew the line on, or I'm drawing a line on currently.
Yes, I don't see it right now.
This one, you will hear in a second. Whoops. Okay, so anyway, that green
blob.
Shit. This green dot right here, that's actually the office.
Okay.
It's kind of got like a shade drawn. You can't see in it. It's just real small. It's just got a door to it.
All right, why don't we go look at the office first, see if anybody's actually here that's not dead.
I think, like, for this area, since we can't exactly see around corners, we should split up into groups.
I'm going to
just stay within shouting distance of each other.
I'm pretty bad, Mundo. It's probably not a good idea for me to. I do have to go with a group of 3.
I'm going to get to this corner and look around the corner and try and see if I hear anything or see anything, I guess. So, I guess spot and listen check.
Okay, where are you currently? Please move your icons together.
Okay.
And decide who's going in what group.
I don't know if we agreed on splitting it up. I don't really agree with it right now. I'm hurting too bad.
And you decided that.
I think that we should.
So I'll tell you what's in the office here in a moment. Hale, you're going to hear the following. You hear some crows off in the distance making some crow noises, whatever that is. It's like, quack, quack. You know, this off in the distance, and you don't see anything but mounds of what you think is just garbage.
And one pair of nail clippers.
All right, I pass that knowledge on to the rest of my team members.
All right. I want to take a peek into the office if I can.
You walk up to the door. It's like a shitty kind of like storm door. You open it up and you open the door. It's got one of those shitty pumps on the door that's broken, kind of broke off. Okay. You open the door and you see a bunch of papers skewed across the ground, and a man face down on the desk with like vomit coming out and just like on the desk. He's got a bottle of like prescription medicine in one hand and like a glass of like diluted alcohol in the other.
Yeah. I look back at the group and go, he's dead. Committed suicide. It's open. We can go and take what we want, guys.
Are you sure he's committed suicide and he's dead?
That's what I'm going on.
You're making assumptions.
That's
again.
what Reeves is. That's what Reeves does. Reeves, he's dead. He's dead. That's what I tell him.
You're challenging the GM to find a way to make
I'm not going to go up and walk up. No,
something.
He's fucking dead. I see pills and alcohol and vomit. He OD'd. That's how I view it.
All right, fair enough. So that's what you see in the office. Do you want to take a look around the office?
I do want to take a look in the office. I'm like,
excellent. Go ahead and quick search roll.
All right, search.
I follow behind.
Okay.
So you're breaking off from the other person you were supposed to look for to enter this room with him. Is that what you're doing?
There's groups? I thought we were sticking together.
We actually grouped and confused.
No, you said split off into groups of 2. Anyway, so you're going to find the following items. You find that there are still a couple pills. They're actually Vicodin pills.
Taking the Vicodin pills. Those are for personal use.
You find 3 Vicodin pills.
And that guy sure didn't know how to finish his dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you do find a bottle of Christian Brothers brandy inside his desk that is about an eighth full.
Brandy.
Some, and then you find some oily rags in the corner.
All right. Do I see
safe?
Safe.
But you can't get in the safe.
Okay.
Wait, can I see this too, or
no?
Is Ryder? Are you going to search check also then, since he came in with me?
Right.
Well, I didn't know.
The same thing.
I didn't know we were splitting up into groups. I thought we were sticking together.
Well, no, like at the time.
We're still right next to each other. It don't make a difference.
Yeah.
So I'll look out. I'll walk back out, guys. I found some oily rags. Mundo, you want them to be able to use them as like torches or fire or something.
Let's go ahead and grab all of those.
How many were there, Milko, so I can just toss them to him?
There's about 5 or 6.
So I toss you those, and then...
Can you hold on to them for now, actually?
Sure. Oily rags times 5. And I go, Mr. Criminal, Mr. Woods, there's a safe in here. You think you can crack it?
I shake my head and go, no.
What kind of crook are you?
A wheelman.
Anybody else know how to, break into a safe easily enough?
We could probably blow it open.
You could check the body and or the dash, or not the dash, the desk.
Okay, first off, this is not a vehicle where you can find the keys in the dash.
I know, I missed.
We're gonna find the Post-it note under his calendar.
I meant check the body and the desk.
Yeah. I go.
Okay.
Ryder, go ahead, dude. I am not feeling well enough to go near a dead body right now.
It smells pretty bad, by the way.
I'm not. No. And I'm gonna walk back out onto I'm assuming there's a little stairs and there's a little rail right there at the door.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I'm sitting there just kind of hanging.
It's
out
almost like a shitty mobile home.
Yeah, that's I'm just sitting there waiting right there.
All right,
Doors open and whatnot.
I breathe through my mouth to just not care about if there's a smell.
You still smell it. It still
In
smells
fact,
bad.
now you taste it.
You taste it. You're like, ugh, tastes like vomit.
Uh-huh. So, I'm looking at this body and I'm kind of worried. I don't know if it's dead or not. I never fully checked it.
Mm-hmm.
So I take out my...
Doesn't trust me. How dare you?
And now, are you the only one in this thing right now?
I'm right at the door. Maybe
I'm
10.
I'm outside.
I'm assuming I'm 10 feet from him is what I assume.
Okay.
God damn it! Don't say things like that, Marco. That makes me worry way too much.
No, I'm right there.
I want to know.
I'm just hanging on on the railing, looking inside at him and watching. That's all I'm doing.
All right. Well, I take out the. Where the fuck did I write this down?
And you died.
No, not quite yet. It's coming.
I don't know why I can't find it, but that's what I'm looking for. The musket. I have the musket on me. Yeah, the musket that does 1d6.
Okay,
I
so
took out the
pull
musket.
out the musket.
Wait, we still have that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do I know that we still have that?
Yeah. We had this conversation last time.
And nobody can break into this safe, right?
Okay, so you're pulling out your musket. What are you doing?
I was gonna. First of all, I was gonna move its head to look at its eyes, and then.
How are you moving its head? That's the better question.
I'm barely touching it with the musket, keeping a safe distance.
So you're poking it.
With the
Okay, so you poke it with the musket, and you notice that its eyes are milky, kind of glazed over. Maybe they look kind of dried out a little bit.
I don't like this. I don't know what to do. I want to check the.
Nothing's a good option. Do nothing.
I guess if the
If you guys are curious about something, you might as well try and investigate and check for traps.
It's not traps I'm worried about. It's that thing being a zombie is what I'm worried about. But doing nothing is apparently a good option.
I told you, he's dead. He's gone. It's cool.
All right, so you think he's dead and he's gone because you've seen your fair share of dead bodies, and he looks pretty dead.
Do you trust me, Ryder, also? That's an important question.
No.
Yeah. I totally trust you, dude.
Oh, there's your answer.
All
He's
right,
dead.
Karma Charger.
Ah!
It's coming. All right, so you assume it's dead. It's not moving. It looks pretty dead. Let's just say that. So,
Okay.
what are you doing
And then
now?
I check the body real quick, check its pockets, see if I can find keys on the
You
off
find
chance.
you find an old time pocket watch with the inscription, "Don't touch my shit because it is mine," inscribed into it.
And he doesn't
That's a
have
good
his
description.
linings for his pockets, so you grab something else.
And you grab some sausage.
Yeah,
like
no.
one of those like beef jerky sausage packs that are like
Oh,
that
okay.
sitting in this pocket. Man, you're a pervert.
Yeah.
Add that food to your inventory.
No.
You may add the beef jerky to your inventory.
Seriously?
Hell yes.
Yeah, unless you don't want it, leave it there. I don't care. So while they're in this room, what are the
I
other
tossed
three
the
of you
beef
doing?
jerky at Reeves.
I'll take the beef jerky. Fuck yeah. It's beef jerky.
Okay.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
So
I
the
didn't say it
Taco
was a Slim Jim.
touch my stuff.
It's Jimmy Slim's
It's
beef.
slam into a boom shakalaka,
Stop.
right?
Yeah, it is. You notice that it is a slam into a boom shakalaka, and it's your brand where you're like on the front.
My character's still outside spot checking and listening, so should I do another spot and listen check?
Sure, go ahead.
Right, so I have the pocket watch now for whatever reason. And I wrote down as a side note, don't touch my stuff.
So you do, yes. There's that's inscribed in the watch. So outside, Hale, you hear some grunting way off in the distance, somewhere outside the gated walls or the fence or whatever the hell you want to call it. You're like,
What?
and you see that this stuff still looks like junk to you. You don't see any way to create out of it.
And it sounds like. Is this like the that was outside the door when it was?
Nope, that sounds a little different. That sounds more like
I
ranch.
thought that was like incoherent mumbling.
Yes, that's incoherent mumbling.
All right. Well, I'll sneak back up to the door and let them know that I do hear outside of the gated area.
Okay.
Okay.
That as far as I can tell, it's safe inside this area, but I'm not sure exactly if anything's coming.
Okay, I'm gonna take a quick pause. Also, I figure one thing we can try working on roleplay wise is like even like that where Mike, you're like, I'm gonna go up and tell them, just go, hey guys, I heard something. Let's try to more act it actually as the characters than versus going, my character says this. So that's one thing we should try working on. But I'll look at Hale and go, well, do you want to lock them up? Do you want to lock the chain up and make sure we're safe at least in here? Nothing can at least get through as far as we know.
Oh, God.
No.
That just seems like a bad idea.
Okay, I mean, it's just a suggestion, guys. So,
Oh, wait. So all of a sudden, you people decide that it's not a good idea to barricade yourself into someplace. Gee, I wonder why.
because we barricaded so many times, our luck has ran out. We know it. Well, they know
Yeah.
it. I wanted to lock us in.
You know it.
I wanted to lock us in, to be fair.
Moko, is there a trash heap moderately close to me? Or not trash heap, but like a junk heap?
Is there a junk heap close to you?
Like, reasonably close, that I can look through it while they're inside there?
Yeah, there's a couple like piles of stuff.
Okay, can I search through one of those real fast?
I'd like to ask also Mundo and be like, we might not want to spend too much time in the junkyard because like I think that our main concern right now should maybe be more food. So if he, as soon as you realize that there's nothing here for you, we might want to move on to the next area.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a good idea, but
I waved my
I feel
beef
like
stick.
we can all
How much food is left between Tim and the Melvin?
I actually have plenty of food right now, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I have...
Right, because you guys lost food, too. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I
So
may...
I've got...
You have run out of food.
So I have 9 trail rations, but I also
Okay.
have...
That's
Let's
enough
see.
for about.
I have
days.
5 Mountain Dew Lightnings, 1 glass bottle of ketchup, a broken syringe of heroin, I know you can't. I have 1 bag of chips, 1 granola bar, so
Okay,
I
that
have 11. We've been counting them as one, kind of is what we've been counting them as, really.
Yeah, that could last you maybe 2 days for your whole group.
Okay, so I have 3 granola bars, 2 bags of chips, 3 things of the shitty-ass Gatorade,
Banana flavor.
and my rations. I've got 20 trail rations.
So we're good for a good 3 days. So I look at Hale when he's mentioned this to Mundo and go, Hale, we have enough food at least for today. So if we need to take a little bit of time in here, we'll be fine. We should find at least a safe place to hunt.
I'm gonna
them
hold
down.
out my hands like this.
I'll toss you 2 trail rations.
I'll take them. I'll eat one.
Yeah, no problem with that.
I'd all recommend eating because
I guess I'll minus 1 off myself too. So
All right. Well, I'll hold off on eating. I'll just take the 2 trail rations for now.
Well, I ate my one for the
I'm going
day.
to mention that at some point today, you will all need to eat.
So while we're doing this, I'm gonna eat one of my trail rations.
We'll eat when we rest. Hopefully there'll be a time for
I
it.
forgot I have pepper spray. Fuck yeah.
Ryder, can I have some of that food as well? I haven't had anything.
Fucking
With
pepper
our
spray.
Sasquatch incident, he kind of ate it all.
Oh. Yeah, sure. And here's 3 trail rations.
All right, cool. And so I'm eating those, obviously.
Don't forget,
Okay,
I don't
so-
have anything over here.
Do you want something, Rico? Mr. Mumbling to yourself.
I would like something. Yeah.
What would that
wouldn't
be?
mind.
Speak your mind.
Some food. Because all my shit was stolen, so,
Do you want some shitty ass banana Gatorade crap?
I will drink that fucking banana Gatorade.
I like
Alright, so I give him 1 banana Gatorade and 2 granola bars.
I look
All
at
right.
I
Go
look
ahead
at
and add
Mundo
that to
wall.
your inventory, Rico, and deduct that from your inventory, Ryder.
Okay, once Mundo's done searching through the scrap heaps,
Mundo, go ahead and make a roll through your scrap heap.
I want to
Wait.
talk to him.
Roll through it. Just
You
roll.
can talk to him while he's making this
No,
roll.
True.
What do you want me to roll? Because I thought I already rolled.
Oh yeah, he rolled a 19.
Oh, I haven't scrolled down all the way. My bad. You find in the scrap heap a lot of nuts and bolts and a lot of like spark plugs and stuff. So you find about 5 spark plugs you think you can do something with, and about 10, maybe 50 like razor sharp nails and screws.
How many? Like about 50?
About 50
So
razor sharp
put 50.
nails, like
Okay,
nothing
yeah.
that's rusted and shitty and bent.
Okay. Well, that's how I look at Mundo. I go, Mundo. Back at my house when we went there, I found a can of deodorant that's aerosol. Think we can maybe use this to make like a mini flamethrower type thing if we need to?
We could, or we could make like a pressurized bomb out of it.
All right. Do you want it and hold on to it? You can use it for something.
Yeah, we can do that. And can I go ahead and make a roll for crafting? For crafting
Sure.
the
So let you know, if you're going to be making a crafting, you will not be able to do anything for the next 20 minutes
like at all.
at all.
I'm gonna
Did you
tell you, we
see
don't have
there-
time for this shit right now.
We
You're
got
making
Okay.
stuff,
So
you're not searching.
Let's
You're not
gather and then
Okay,
we'll.
so yeah, I'm just gonna take all of the spark plugs and the nails.
Cool.
Okay.
Oh,
Nails.
I want to take the bolts as well, or the nuts of them. Sorry,
Yeah, we gotta find.
You
some
want to take a
bolts.
couple nuts? All right,
Yeah.
find some nuts.
but I'm leaving the bolts.
Okay. You find a
Are they
variety of
salted?
various sizes.
Well, I'm walking over, talk to him.
Nut shop.
Question: while I walk over, when I see him with the and put the bolts down, since I'm right there with him talking to him.
Did you write down the spark plugs, by the way?
I will in a second.
Okay, you found 10.
10.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I actually look at him. If I see him put these bolts down, I go, Mundo, we're gonna need those. We can reinforce some of our weapons with those.
I don't really think that we need them, to be honest.
Dude, this duct tape is only gonna hold so long as I hold up my spear that's kind of starting to wiggle a little bit at the top.
But we
Right.
can't do anything with bolts per se. The reason I'm taking the
I'm grabbing the bolts. How many do I find?
this,
Roll a d20.
I don't think it's a good idea to take them. We could
4.
actually, yeah, let's go ahead and take them,
Find
and then
four-
if we find something better, we
Find
can just
4
leave them.
bolts of different sizes and threads.
Find with me 4 different bolts. Cool.
Yes.
That's wrong.
So
character sheet.
as you ping mounds of stuff, I will mark it off as you search through it.
Okay.
There's a lot of stuff you can search here, and there's also a lot of stuff that you're gonna run into. Speaking of not as
I'm trying to think. If there's anything I would really want to look for. I don't really have anything.
Do we see any cars nearby?
yes. Make a spot check.
Yeah, I'll make a spot check for that too, because I was talking about hubcaps before.
Well, I,
Holman, you definitely see this. So you definitely see that there are 2 cars over there with your eagle eye vision. As well as you think you see a car behind that one, and behind that one, and 2 over there, and 1 way back here.
Does anyone have a screwdriver though?
I have a metal nail file.
Okay.
I have a pocket knife. Is it just a pocket knife, or is it one of the ones that have multiple attachments?
Or is it a Swiss Army knife?
Yeah.
I believe I described it as a Swiss Army
I have
knife.
4 metal nail files. Fuck.
All right, let me make sure I write that down.
I will. I also make sure you add that deodorant, the aerosol one, to your inventory, Mundo.
Also deducted from your inventory.
I'm removing it right now. That's why I was telling him to add it.
So now, does this knife have the thing that we're looking for on it, or do I have to make a roll?
What exactly are you looking for?
A
Okay.
screwdriver.
Traditionally, are cars flathead or Phillips? I think they're Phillips, right?
For like what part?
I don't even think they have.
Doors. No. Because you can take Jeep doors off. And...
Oh, dude, I don't fucking know.
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out.
I'm not a car person. I'm a computer person.
We're gonna figure it out when you get over there.
We're
Does
computer
anybody have a
people.
screwdriver in their inventory? Let me ask you this: does anybody have a screwdriver, marked screwdriver, in their inventory?
Nope, I have 4 metal nail files. We had one at one point, but I'm assuming Rico
The
probably
answer-
lost it.
If the answer is no, then you don't have it. Doesn't mean you can't, because you're in a junkyard. You can find anything you want here. In terms of
What
Okay.
do I do with AA
I want to find a
batteries?
backpack.
Oh yeah, he needs a new bag.
Need a new bag of some sort.
Okay.
You might
So-
find one here.
My thoughts on our situation right now is we should.
I better
split
find
up
a fucking
into our
mountain
groups.
backpack or something off that.
We should split up into groups with Ryder, Reeves, and I don't know your character's name.
Rico.
Rico, all going together. And then Hale and myself will go because we're pretty capable of handling it on our own for a little bit. And everyone just look around, try and find useful items.
I'm gonna say that I maybe want like a third party to come with us. I'd rather be in the majority than just 2 people.
I'll go.
Well, the only okay, yeah, that's fine.
Say me and Mundo can go if you want. I'm half right now HP
So-
wise.
It's the brothers, and then
The thief.
Shush.
it's the 3 amigos and the brothers. All
Related,
right.
shush.
Go ahead. Who will be moving your
Hey,
party?
I just rolled a perfect 25 from a search check. Give me a fucking backpack.
Okay, so
You find a
off to the
purse.
side- off to the side by the door, you notice there's a duffel bag. It's one of those for like hockey. It could carry a ton of shit, but it's not really easy to carry.
Can you just like put it like wrap it on your shoulders type of thing? Like
Kind
Yeah,
one
there's
and then
There's
one.
usually straps on those things.
Yeah, there's a strap, but
there
it's
any-
like kind of bulky and big. It's
Yeah,
not,
I know a hockey backpack. Or
Yeah.
something.
Okay,
Yeah,
say
yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine by the door.
Yeah,
I will
I'm gonna
take
say
it, carry
Bag.
it.
I'm gonna say good luck running with that shit,
Usually
does-
they have wheels on the bottom, actually.
but they don't because it's a hockey bag.
This one does not.
Oh, that one doesn't? Okay. Most
Mhm.
hockey bags have
Are we in a hockey place? No, we're in a junkyard.
All right, so
That's why
who
it's
will be
junk.
moving? My question is, who will be moving for your group?
I will be
I
fine
think Rico
with.
should probably.
Okay, I'm going with Mundo, I guess now. So
All right, so I'm moving your icons off the map. Do not move them. Mundo, you will be moving around the map on their behalf.
for me and you, Mundo.
Yeah. And then Rico, you will be moving on your behalf.
Okay.
Cool.
So please tell me where you're going. Based on this, you can move only slow portions at a time. I don't want none of this jazz where you're like,
Wait,
oh,
who am I
come on,
with?
to the corner. You're with Hale. It's Hale, Mundo, and
No, it's Hale, Rico, and Ryder.
No.
no.
Rico
thought-
and I are.
You guys are going
Okay.
separate. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. And then I guess it's Hale, me, and Mundo, and then Rico and Ryder. Is that what's going on then?
Yes.
Realize- Okay, cool.
All right, so I'm with Mundo and
Me.
and Aaron.
Okay. I look around for something that would be useful as like a shield or something like that.
What area are you moving to, though, is the question.
Well, we should probably head over by those
Well, I'm with
cars then.
Rico.
Well, you see a couple car doors laying on the thing. You think a car
Oh.
door could probably be a pretty good shield?
On the thing.
Probably seem bulky and heavy though, right?
You think
Go
it could
this
be a
way.
shield?
I'm gonna go right there.
All right, so you move over there. You're moving this Mundo. Move to where you are moving. You can only move where you currently have vision.
Do I need to make a search check or?
Well, let's let Mundo move first.
Right.
Yeah, so go ahead and move Mundo. You guys moving in towards the same direction, it seems.
That we're leaving. We're leaving.
There.
Where are we going, Mundo?
Hey, Mundo,
Okay.
Mundo, wait! Other way.
I muted myself. Sorry, I was moving my guy so I could see what was like,
Okay.
because I couldn't tell if that was like
Okay.
part of the terrain or not.
So currently, where you are with a bunch of piles of stuff. We'll just call it stuff.
All right. I'm gonna look at Mundo. Go. Is there anything you're specifically looking for, Mundo? I'm more just looking for something to beat someone with.
I'm looking for a metal trash can top, if possible.
Another one?
So, right now, what we're trying to look for, or what I think would be the best things for us to look for, are tires, like hardier materials that are more flexible, so that we can do some long-term preparations with those. Something to reinforce, like bars, like big metal piping, that works as well as PVC piping, nails, anything flammable.
Okay.
Okay. Piping.
So this car door, you want to elaborate a little bit more on that?
It is for a 1977 Coupe de Ville.
It's a Pinto.
Like, if I were to carry this, like, would I be
Slower? Absolutely.
like, how slow?
You can walk with it, but he can't run or something like that, or what?
Pretty much. You're carrying around a heavy-ass car door.
So you
Yeah,
can
well
still
then
walk.
no. That's what I was wondering. Like, no.
Okay. So, go ahead. You guys can roll
I look-
search checks. To make this easier, we're just going to have one person roll a search check, and it's the leader of the group who will roll the search check.
Uh,
All right. Well,
Because
Can
I
we
don't
have
have, like,
Can we have the
30
person with the highest search do it
Yeah.
instead?
Yeah,
person with the highest search in each group
Which
can do
my
it.
search is shit too, so.
I,
you
I
don't
think
have
it's
the
still
high
mine.
search.
who is the highest search in our group?
Tell us what your guys' search is, because I don't know.
My search.
I felt like you did much better.
I get a.
You
3.
did have the highest search.
I have a 3 also.
First.
I was gonna look
Is that
for
a
hubcaps.
that's skill,
It's
right?
a skill, yeah.
Mine's a 1, so definitely not me.
Hale, you do it because my rolls suck.
my search is a 5.
Ah!
Which is
So-
it's higher than mine. So
Right now, who's between you? Wait, Rico, you have a 5 in search?
Yeah.
yeah, Rico is the leader, and he also has.
Rico's roll is for that, and Hale, you will be making the roll check. So, Ryder, you see, what are you looking for?
I was looking around for maybe like hubcaps that have fallen off or something like that. Something that looks like it might be usable as a
don't-
shield. Wasn't
You're not quite in the area with cars yet. You see them off in the distance, but where you are, you just basically see a bunch of like empty propane tanks, and you see kind of like a it's almost like a rusted out container from like a container ship or like what you put on the back of a truck.
Okay.
Okay.
Rico, if you want to move up whenever, we can get near those cars so we can look for some stuff.
That one right there.
All right.
Well,
So you're going to move 5 feet where you currently are. You do not think anything around you is currently of value. It seems, which is fine.
I mean, what
Like,
empty propane tanks? What did you want us to put in that shit, Moko?
I don't know. Just saying. You
I
don't
don't
think it's
know.
useful at this time. Gotta be creative. All
Uh-huh.
right. So Mundo, where are you moving? You can move 1 square.
I'm moving so I can see real fast. I don't actually know like where the pathway is on this, to be honest.
You don't see you move 5 ways.
I want to move that
All
way.
right. I'm going to just do this here. And then this is what you searched. You searched here. You gotta move back to where you are. This is what they just searched. So they saw it was empty propane tanks. All right, in your current spot, you see a couple oil drums laying around. They are, some of them are sealed, some of them aren't sealed. You can kind of see there's an entrance to a train car that's kind of rusty and kind of looks shitty. The door is closed on it. And you see a car on its side is completely rusted out in the bottom as well. It does have two tires attached to it. And yeah.
Okay, I would like to actually look at the oil. You said that some are open.
There's a couple oil drums.
Can
You
I
have to wait
see
up a bit.
if they're? Can I just? Oh, you said there were a couple were open, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the open one's
I just-
completely empty.
Okay. Some way to open it.
Do
Oh
you
my
first
God.
first of all push it?
Yeah, just try to see if I can. Oh, you see if
Okay.
it's got any weight to it. Yeah, why not?
Okay.
What do I
So
see?
there are currently 3 of them. So roll 3 d2s.
Roll 3d2. A 2, a 2, and a 2.
All 3 of them are full of some sort of liquid, but you don't know what it is.
Okay, I'm like, guys, there's stuff in this. And then, you got anything to open it up with?
I don't think I do. Let me look through my stuff real fast.
I have a can crusher. Does that look like it could assist with this?
Can
Oh,
opener?
You do not think a can? Does somebody have a can opener?
Oh man, that's amazing.
I mean, my Swiss Army knife probably has a can opener on it.
Yeah, but you're not in the same area as them, so.
Yeah, I know.
I have a
Too bad you
mop.
both didn't have some walkie-talkies.
I know, if only they weren't lost. I do have those metal nail files that may work to shove it under, and then like with the.
All right,
but-
go ahead and try. It has
Okay.
a 85% chance to break, so roll a d100.
Well, I don't want to metagame, so I'm not going to say
Ah!
You break the nail file.
Down to 3.
Would you like to try?
We might as well try again.
Yeah, I'll give it one more go. Why not? What? I'm gonna get another one.
Still not going to metagame. Still wanting to say
34.
something.
It breaks. You said, oh, it was 85% chance to break. Right.
I
I was
to
going
say
the opposite
something,
way.
but I'm not.
All right,
I'll go
you're
again.
down.
Now,
Down
question: is that with me like using like a butt of it to like hammer it in to try to like? Okay.
Yep.
Then
They're like cosmetic nail files, dude. There's a huge chance they're gonna break.
do I spot anything nearby that I may be able to use like to pry it open?
No.
But
I'm
this,
gonna
as
Okay,
far as
I
we
think-
know, this
I'm
is
about
the
to tell you.
flammable liquid
I'm
that's
about
in
to tell
here.
you you're dumb as shit. Please roll.
Intelligence
roll
check.
whatever you do.
Roll a what? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
intelligence check. You have a DC of 10 to realize something here. We'll see if I'll tell you what it is.
Ah!